All right, what's up, everybody? Jason from Bottle Barn with my main man Aaron here. We thought we'd do something a little different this time. We're gonna try some products blind.
Just products that I'm completely unfamiliar with,
Right.
Unfortunately.
So we got 3 of the more popular Amaros, and I think we're just gonna do a just genuine reaction
Blind
to
tasting.
what they are, blind taste them, see what we like the best, and then see we'll review them.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go right to left because I see light to dark, and let's see what we got.
Whoa, raisin right off the bat. Like raisin with brandy. Plums. What else is there? There's spices too.
Yeah, I'm getting like almost a golden raisin too.
I get,
Slight.
oh, there's a big time clove on here. Clove and anise. Maybe licorice.
Mm.
This one's good. I like the nose on this. Really sweet.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like a vermouth.
What's your familiarity with Amaro in general? Have you
I just know
drank
that
lot
it's
of
a
them?
thing that
You know,
exists.
yeah.
I'm more familiar with vermouths than I am with Amaro. So.
And there's a lot of similarities. I mean, with Amaro, you either have a wine base or a liquor base.
Okay.
Amaro. We'll reveal what all these are to the best of our ability. So obviously the wine-based ones are real similar to vermouths, and I think a vermouth could be mistaken for an Amaro.
But the palate.
Yeah, it's softer and sweeter than I expected based on the nose. I thought it was going to be sweet, but it's a little sugary to me.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that those nice like herbal spice notes aren't more pronounced on the palate.
Yeah,
That's kind of a, I mean, it's good, but it's kind of light on the palate.
what would you do with this? You cocktails? You drink that straight?
Honestly, for me, I would like swap this with like a vermouth for a Manhattan or something.
That's what I was
like,
thinking. It would go great with rye whiskey.
Yeah.
Punchy, spicy rye whiskey.
Something
to sort of
smooth it
balance
down.
it out. Yep. All right, let's go on. Middle
Way
class.
different. It smells like gummy worms.
And I get a big hit of orange, just
Yeah.
Seville oranges. Maybe some of those like those candied oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Gummy worms. It was orange. It was the fake orange. Now that you said orange, it smells
gummy
like
worms
those.
work. They have orange gummy worms, no?
But then now that you've said orange, it smells like those cheap sugary like orange wedge candies.
That's
the
it.
gut jellies.
Candied orange, sure.
Dude, yeah, that's all I smell is orange.
Yeah, not the complexity of this one, but
No.
but I think I like it better.
Yeah.
The nose better. Maybe I like orange.
I mean, it's kind of one note, but I mean,
raisins.
it's good. It's just, one note.
It almost has that orange hard candy, marmalade maybe too, but very orange, very citrus forward.
Get out of here. This tastes like triple sec.
Well,
This is crazy.
I like though the it's got to be higher in alcohol than the first one we tasted. I like
Yeah.
that development, that heat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I can't get over the fact that it's really like orange on the nose, orange on the palate.
I mean, you could throw this in a margarita
Yeah.
as a float. You can, you can use this in rum-based cocktails.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put this in a Manhattan. Sure, no way.
Are you sure?
I mean,
we
I
didn't
guess you
switch
could.
this out with Grand Marnier or something.
Yeah, our off-the-camera helper. Yeah.
Well, I mean, just right there, we're trying a category called Amaro, and we're two completely different. And taking a look at this one, I'm guessing this might be a little different too. Again, I think the Amaro category, not only do you have wine-based compared to liquor-based, you have, all these little subsets. I think every country has their version of Amaro, and it's based on what local herbs are available and what fruits might be available and whatnot. So
Let's try this one, number one. Different. All 3 of these. What is that?
this is going more towards an herbal thing, more towards like a menthol.
Yeah,
kinda.
menthol. There's mint. Coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm psyching myself out because of the dark.
No,
I
but
don't want to get like coffee. Not like more like espresso maybe, or coffee liqueur.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh,
Maybe because you said
nutty.
coffee, there's a coffee, there's a, nuttiness. I could use a little bit more alcohol. It was a little sweeter than I expected.
Yeah.
Again, maybe we psyched ourselves out looking at the dark color.
The nose isn't as bright as the first two.
No.
This one's a little more, it's darker. I mean, darker in color and darker on the nose, if that makes sense to people. I know what it's reminding me of now. It's reminding me of the, what's that English syrup? What's that English syrup? It's not sticky toffee. There's this golden syrup. It tastes like English golden syrup. Yeah, for sure. Golden syrup on the palate. Like caramelized sugar. Man, that's good, and like worlds apart from
So different.
all
from one
three
another,
are so.
right?
It's like we have a vermouth, a triple sec, and like
Some kind of,
a syrup that's been watered down.
like I said, I do get a lot of coffee notes in it.
Yeah.
I keep going back to that.
You know what? Like
And they could be replacements for any of those categories. Really.
Yeah. I mean, like this and like what? I mean, the only thing that I could think of cocktail wise that I would want to use this one in would be like White Russian.
Okay.
You could easily use this in place of number one. You can use in place of a coffee liqueur easily.
Yeah, now that I'm going back and smelling them, this is just a vermouth replacement,
Triple sec replacement.
triple sec replacement, and golden syrup replacement.
Golden syrup, yeah, apparently.
That could be the new drink trend coming up here.
Man.
All right, well, let's find out what they were. So, what do we got? So we got 3. Okay, so this is number 1,
Well,
number 2, number 3.
let's see what we got here.
Now, I could have told you that. And
Yeah.
It's not because I'm a genius or anything, but just,
The coffee color
The
alone
color
gave it away, but
so
man,
Verna,
that's
super
delicious.
popular.
Yeah, flies off the shelf.
All 3 of these we sell a ton of. Nonino, which we don't know which one it is yet, but that became the darling of the industry over the last couple of years. That's the Fortaleza, if you will, or the chartreuse of Amaros. Interesting enough, it's the most expensive of the lineup. I think this is in the mid to upper 40s, $26.99, some such thing, and that's in the low 20s. But Averna is the first one, darkest, kind of the most complex, even though the nose is muted. I think on the palate, the most complex.
It's really delicious.
I could see a ton of things you could do with that.
Yeah, easily.
All right.
All right.
What
What's this one? Number 3.
Number 3.
So Amaro is the vermouth.
And again, I don't know these other 2. I'm going to look and see if I can find out. I know this is wine-based, I believe. Yeah. Wine-based. So keep in mind when you're buying these kind of things and using these things, wine-based, it's only 17% alcohol. So it's much like vermouth. They're going to hold up, but, you don't want to sit on this thing for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Get this thing drank up, make some drinks with it.
Yeah, have some friends over.
Yeah, so Cardamaro.
Cardamaro is your vermouth replacement.
It's a vermouth.
That's crazy. So triple sec?
I
I had
mean-
no idea. That's crazy. I mean, like
It's been
it's
years
so
since I've
orange.
had this, and I've had these 2 at different times. The Cardamaro the most. This is not at all what I was expecting or
Not at all.
remembering it, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
No.
It's really good.
And these are all 3 of these are fresh cracked bottles, by the way. So none of these are like bad samples or anything.
Yeah, you got a favorite, or they're just so different?
They're so different. I mean, it's really like whatever mood you're in. Like, do you want something more citrusy and bright? Do you want something a little more winey and something more like with those candied dark fruits or dried fruits? Or are you looking for like something darker, sweeter, caramely, coffee?
I mean, I think we found a category though that we're going to continue to be able to explore.
Yeah.
There's so many out there. It's one of the most popular categories over the last couple of years at the store.
And honestly, we just grabbed 3 random ones, and if just grabbing 3 random ones without any prior research, I mean, we have
there's no rhyme or reason.
No rhyme or reason. How many do we have on the shelf? There's got to be. There's got to be at least the spectrum of flavors is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So
stay tuned. We'll do some more Amaro reviews.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks a lot.